Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about the new update that has arrived for Grand Theft Auto Online. That's right, earlier today on February 10th, if you're playing on Xbox, PlayStation, or PC, you might have noticed before you could start up the game, you had to download a new update. And a lot of players have been wondering what the update actually did. Did it introduce any new content? What changes were made? Were bugs fixed? We'll be discussing all of that in this video today. So when I'm recording this video and when you guys are watching this, the new patch is live on all platforms. The build ID, according to Insider Tez Funds 2, is 2215. Not entirely sure what that ends up meaning, but a new patch was put out. Now, it's going to be different for every platform. Like, for example, on the Xbox, the update was 6.67 gigabytes, where it's around 500 megabytes on PlayStation and even smaller than that on the Epic Games Store and Rockstar Games launcher. And if you're wondering why that is the case, it's because Xbox tends to re-download the whole update files again. Steam and other platforms do it the right way by just downloading the changed parts only. So I'm sure PlayStation does like some combination, because theirs is a little bit bigger, around 500 megabytes. But that's why your friends on Xbox might have a huge update, while you on PlayStation or PC might end up having a smaller one. So now let's get on to what this update actually did. It's officially Title Update 1.53. And if you're wondering if any new content was added, the answer is, for the most part, no. There's a couple of things that we will talk about, but as far as tangible items that you can get, the answer is no. There's no new cars, no new clothing, no new accessories or missions or properties or anything like that. This, at the end of the day, looks like it was just a patch update to fix some of the more glaring issues from the Cayo Perico heist. Now, the first big one is the pariah spoiler bug has been fixed. This has been plaguing the game for months now, since the Cayo Perico heist update, where you essentially could not put a spoiler on the Pariah, which is one of the best vehicles in the game. So it is awesome that now that has actually been fixed. And I guess if the Pariah wasn't such a popular car that everyone pretty much uses in races and to go from point A to point B in free roam, maybe it wouldn't have been noticed so much. But the fact that it was on the Pariah, obviously, that's a big deal. And the fact that the broken spoiler glitch has been fixed, that's actually fantastic. Now, a couple of other improvements that Rockstar have made, they actually improved the performance on the Cayo Perico island itself. So one of the biggest issues with the new island is the fact that the current consoles and versions of GTA 5 just simply can't really handle all that much more. So unless you were playing on PC, and even still on PC, you were getting a lot of performance issues where textures were popping in and out. You were having reduced frame rates. It was really glitchy and slow. It's very obvious with Cayo Perico that Rockstar pushed the limits of what this game can do. And on PlayStation and Xbox, it's very apparent that the consoles are starting to struggle a little bit, or at least GTA 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online's engine is starting to struggle a little bit. So some performance on Cayo Perico has been improved, which is quite nice. Now, there's also a hacking mini game that you guys, I'm sure, have used in the heist and other missions. Well, for whatever reason, Rockstar decided to bump down the video resolution from 1080p to 720p to reduce the frequency of game crashing when the hack minigame starts. So essentially, Rockstar took it from HD to non-HD. I don't know if you guys know this, but YouTube doesn't even consider 720p HD anymore. HD starts at 1080p. So I don't know why a 1080p video resolution would be causing the game to crash when 720p would not. Maybe if you guys are familiar with game coding, you'd be able to tell me why that actually happens, but I don't know how many people will actually notice this, or if they do, it'll just be like, this hacking minigame looks a little bit more blurry than usual. But hopefully it's not something too noticeable. Another improvement that Rockstar made is the glasses on one of the DJs have actually been updated. That is like the weirdest change ever, and I don't know how this has any impact on the player base, but apparently this was enough of an issue where Rockstar had to actually focus on it. I'm going to assume this is one of the new DJs in the music locker, or might be a part of like the Cayo Perico heist mission themselves. Other than that, I'm not sure why they would focus on such a minor detail when I feel like there are bigger issues at hand, but the DJ's glasses have been updated. And the last thing that I have noticed so far, and I'm sort of just gathering what the community has noticed on the GTA forum site and on Reddit, this is actually coming from Rockstar Games insider Tez Funds 2. He said they did some changes to the Mission Controller 2020, the script that handles the island heist, as reported by Rolsha2282. I'm not sure if this is the only change or there's more, as I'm currently checking, but it appears the change is to fix a control/button issue with the hacking minigame. So I guess there was just a ton of issues with that hacking minigame, because it looks like not only did they reduce the video resolution, but they also made some additional changes as well. Now, if you're wondering why Rockstar didn't do more in this patch in terms of maybe fixing glitches or working on other things, according to insider Tez Funds 2, he said that they did address some God mode glitches a while ago with a background update, and even though it didn't target the popular ones like the Speedo glitch, it's because a background update wouldn't help anyways. But they did target some player God mode glitches, and it looks like they have been focusing on those via background updates. And if you're frustrated why this update, as I mentioned earlier, didn't provide any quote-unquote new content like tangible things for our characters to have, looks like something could be coming soon. Because insider Tez Funds 2 also reported the other day that Rockstar skipped 2 article IDs to publish the Red Dead Online article, which is weird yet common. Similar cases happened before and nothing happened, but usually tends to be the one article. I won't raise my expectations too much and will prefer to keep an eye on the newswire. So maybe Rockstar has something cooking that we're just unaware about. I don't think they would do a newswire about this little patch, but maybe there could talk about something that is coming up that is not this patch, that actually does involve tangible content. So keep an eye on the newswire for sure. I know that I will. But that is really everything that has gone on in Grand Theft Auto Online today. As far as this update goes, I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Have you noticed any other changes that Rockstar have made in Grand Theft Auto Online with the new patch? I guess we can call it an update. Did you think it was a good update, a bad update, somewhere in between? Let me know what you guys are thinking in those comments down below. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.